Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about the Suicide Squad. And the Suicide Squad is based off a DC comic, loosely based off a DC comic, where you have a bunch of supervillains who are forced by the government to do certain things for them. And if they try to escape, they all have a implanted inside their heads some type of chip. So they try to do something wrong, they get their heads blown off. And if they die on their mission, well, who cares because they're bad guys. So it always get replaced by another bad guy. And if anybody finds out about them, they could just blame the bad guys for it. Everybody will believe it. And because, well, they're bad guys, so they're just suspendable. So you had the Suicide Squad. In this movie here, this movie was directed by David Ayers and it's starring Will Smith, Margot Robbie, um, Viola Davis, and many, many more. So you had these members of the Suicide Squad recruited by Viola Davis, and they have to pretty much stop an evil threat from happening and taking over the city and pretty much possibly taking over the world. That's pretty much what the movie's all about. Now, before I get into the good, I'm gonna start off with the bad. Okay, the bad part is the CGI in this picture was just okay. There were certain scenes and certain shots looked kind of weird to me and then looked quite right. Yeah, it wasn't quite consistent all the way through, but it was all right. And some of the humor in this picture also didn't quite work all the way through all the time. There were some scenes that was kind of funny, and then also some scenes that wasn't really that much. I mean, I never really bust out laughing in this movie, but there were some scenes where I actually did think were funny. But a lot of times, a lot of the jokes just did not work. It did not work at all. It also has somewhat of a little bit of a slow start, but once it picks up, it really does get going. Yeah. Another problem with this movie is a lot of the actors in this picture felt like they didn't need to be there. They didn't need to be there at all because they didn't bring because the character that they bring us to the table didn't add nothing to the movie. And if they died or if they weren't there, I would not have missed them. I would not have missed them at all. Now, here are the people in this picture who were not really the strongest in this movie. Okay, now you have Ike um, Barinholtz. He plays Griggs, and Griggs was a guard at the prison. And you get introduced to him first because he pretty much talks to all the main characters in the movie. They're in prison already, and he talks to them, so you get to see them through him and see them through him. And he was annoying. I mean, he wasn't. I think he was supposed to be kind of funny, but he wasn't funny really. And I didn't really like know any scene where he was in it. And so I had to get past his introduction to the characters to actually get to the movie that I actually wanted to see. And that was kind of a pain in the butt. And then you have also have who else? Oh, Jai Courtney as Boomerang. Yes. In the comics, he's called Captain Boomerang, but in here they pretty much call him Boomerang. And Jai Courtney, now I don't know if it's his fault or the director or the writing of the character. I don't know what it was, but he did not need to be in this movie right here. He didn't. First of all, his character had the weakest of all the weapons in the picture. I mean, you got Will Smith who has all these guns and stuff like that. You got Harley Quinn, even though she's using a bat mostly, but she had a gun too. You had Killer Croc with his brute strength that's taking out people. I mean, you had Katana with her ninja skills and stuff like that. You had Rick Flag, Special Ops, highly trained soldier. I mean, you had all these people. And then you had Diablo, who can pretty much shoot fire out of his hands. And then you have Boomerang, who's throwing boomerangs, which does nothing and doesn't help anything, and he can't really fight that well either. So this is, why are you here? If he died in the picture, I would not have missed him. I don't know why he was there in the first place. And he was literally shoehorned in the movie. Other than the fact you knew he was going to be in the movie, there was no reason for him to be in this movie. At all. They could have cut him out. You would not have missed him. Not at all. I mean, his character wasn't interesting. He, his weapons weren't interesting. He just wasn't an interesting character. At least he wasn't portrayed well on screen. So I kept thinking, why are you here? And then another person, and this is a big one. Oh lordy, and I feel kind of bad about this one. Jared Leto as the Joker. He also made me think, why are you here? I mean, I know Harley Quinn's in the movie, and Harley Quinn and the Joker pretty much are a couple. I mean, they do fight and not get along sometimes, but they are a couple. So if Harley's in the picture, I understand why Joker's in the picture too. But Jared Leto's performance as the Joker was not the Joker that at least I wanted. I didn't want this Joker. No. See, I had my Joker already, and it was Heath Ledger, and he passed away. He's gone now. And so now you have Jared Leto, who's trying to be the Joker, but is not coming off as the Joker. You see, when Heath Ledger was cast to play the Joker, everybody was pissed off. But once you saw him on screen and you saw his performance, everybody said, oh my gosh, he's the Joker. But this time when Jared Leto's on screen, I didn't feel the Joker at all. I mean, he was like this gangster, punk, weirdo, I guess. I mean, he was supposed to be crazy, yeah. But he was just weird. And his performance was just, I wouldn't say it was awful, but it just wasn't, something about it just seemed off. It didn't seem quite right. I mean, and you hear in stories that he stayed in character throughout the whole picture and all the things that he did behind the scenes, sending on rats and snakes and stuff like that. And you think to yourself, if that's, why wasn't his performance even better? Like, when you see the Joker on screen, you should want to see the Joker. You should want to see the Joker in action, see what he's going to do. But when he was on screen, I just wanted him to go away. I didn't really care about his performance. Nothing about what he did actually got me excited, looking forward to seeing him at all. And I was trying to like him too. I was really trying to, but he just didn't bring it for me. Like I said, he's not the Joker that I wanted, but he's the Joker that we have now. And I kind of feel bad for Jared Leto at the same time because he had a huge mountain to climb. I mean, Heath Ledger's performance was so good. And now you get him, you're like this, oh, no, not so much. I mean, you can't get Jack Nicholson anymore because he's too old now. And so, yeah. His performance kind of reminded me of Batman Beyond. Like this, the Joker's gone, and you got all these kids, these punk kids, who are trying to act like the Joker to represent the Joker, and they call themselves the Jokers to try to represent a character they look up to. So he felt like a character. He felt like a guy trying to impersonate the Joker the best way he could, and that's it. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. Well, that's enough of the bad. Let's move on to the good now. Now, even though those actors weren't that great, the actors who did stand out to me was Will Smith, Margot Robbie, and Viola Davis. They gave the best performances out of this whole picture. Margot Robbie on screen as Harley Quinn, yes, I really didn't enjoy her performance at all. I enjoy her dialogue and her scenes and how she betrayed the character. I liked it. Every time she's on screen, I was having fun. I was having a whole lot of fun. Will Smith as Deadshot, great. He did the action scenes and everything, fantastic. I even like his emotional stuff when he was with his daughter. I enjoyed those scenes too. But and Viola Davis, well, she's an amazing actor, and just seeing her playing Amanda Waller, yes, because she was tough, she was smart, and she could be just as cool as a bad guy when you need her to be. So she did her job quite well. And even some supporting characters like what's his blah 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 blah. His name is Diablo. Okay, Jay Hernandez as Diablo. I think he did an amazing job too. So and so the actors who were so they pretty much took over for the actors who weren't really all that great because Margot Robbie, I think she did an amazing job as Harley Quinn, and when you saw her with the Joker played by Jared Leto, I just it went together. I was just wow, her performance was so much better than his that I didn't want him in the picture at all. Ugh, so sad, so sad. And the action scenes in the movie, fantastic. The fight choreography, great. Cause once this thing takes off, it takes off, and it's a whole lot of fun. So is the movie perfect? No, it's not perfect, but it is enjoyable, and I still have fun watching it. I mean, it does have some weak spots in it, and it's not completely there yet, but it is a good start. And I give the movie a grade. I give it a B minus. Don't take my word for it. So check it out for yourself. Now, DC has a huge, when it comes to their movies, have a huge mountain to climb. Marvel's already up here. They already doing their thing. Even a bad Marvel movie compared to the DC movie is still a little bit better. I can't lie to you on that one. Now I want DC to rise up and be on the same level as Marvel, but they're not. They're not there yet. But a movie like this, I think, is a good start. It has a good direction. The humor and the action and the everything is not quite there just yet, but it is a good direction. And I think it's a good start and a good way to go. Now, does it get me excited for seeing Justice League and Wonder Woman? No, but I think it's a good start. Hopefully, Justice League and Wonder Woman will be better. Hopefully. But DC is slowly getting there. They're slowly getting there. They're not there yet, but they're slowly getting there. I mean, Batman v Superman, even though I did give it a good grade, it still was not perfect. I mean, it had a good balance between bad and crap. It had a perfect balance between bad and crap. It wasn't great, but it wasn't awful. It was okay. A movie like this movie right here, Suicide Squad, it wasn't great. It wasn't awful, but it was okay. I know. They're not there yet, but they're getting there. They gotta. They're trying. They're trying. That's all I can say. Well, I mean, like I said, check it out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Hopefully, you will enjoy it and have a whole lot of fun watching it. Because I had fun watching it. And like I said, it's not perfect, but it is a good direction. So, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about the Suicide Squad. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So give my channel a big like, thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams and in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.